Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And like I said in the last review, which was for the Beskar Mandalorian on the left, I said I was going to do a little comparison video between the Beskar version and the Durasteel version. So I'm not going to go showing every accessory comparing back and forth like that. There's already plenty of videos doing that on YouTube. Both figures have been out for over a year now, so I'm late to the game getting them. And I'm sure a few other people out there have yet to pick up a Mandalorian figure themselves. So, just in my own way, I'm going to show them both together here and just have some fun filming them and talking about the differences between the two and try and decide by the end which one I like the most. Because right now, I'm not 100% sure about that. I really am not. I thought it would be a clear-cut case of Durasteel armor from the first two episodes. There's just something about it, but we'll get into that. I do love this Beskar. You know, it's just a little bit more bulky, and I don't know, something about it. It's a presence in the collection, that's for sure. Both of them are. So I hope you enjoy this video, guys. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram at DKnight333. They both come with pretty much identical bases. They both just say Star Wars The Mandalorian on the nameplates. However, the Beskar version didn't come with this type of stand for between the legs. It came with this kind of stand, which is great for flight poses, but a bit ugly when you want him to just stand up like this. So I had to do a little swap there, but now both bases are pretty much identical to each other, which I like. I just realized I've got the tracking beacon in the right place on Beskar and in the wrong place for the Durasteel, and that, I don't know, it might have been like that for one of the scenes. I don't know, that's where I put it when I reviewed him, and I just left it there. I think that's the more accurate place to tuck it into. I'll have to double check. Either way, it's there. Now I love this shoulder plate of armor from that first episode, and the cape slightly covers the blue, but that is really nice. Maybe we'll get a flashback in season 3. I've been thinking, man, they could bring this, because so many people like this armor, including myself. I'd love to see more of it on the Mandalorian, and the only way they can really do that is if they, or maybe just a scene, a nice chunky scene in one of the episodes where they give us a flashback to something that happened back when he was wearing this, or maybe more, you know, when it looked more like this one. Maybe the brown came after, and it was more of that kind of off-white with the blue. And maybe the helmet was kind of like that as well. I don't know. Just be interesting to see a little bit more of his past as he was working his way up the guild. But we got more weathering on the Durasteel armor helmet. A lot more weathering in the crevices. And a fair bit cleaner on the Beskar, and I've got the little flashlight attachment just to, you know, make them a little bit different from each other. But as far as the size goes, they both seem to basically be the same size helmet. I don't know, sometimes I look at this one and think, is it a fraction bigger? I don't know, I've heard other people say they're exactly the same apart from the paintwork, so I'll probably just go with that. It's a very, very, very similar size. Probably the same, but I don't know, to my eye, are you seeing that? I mean, they're right side by side. There's, you know, one is not more forward than the other. They're both right in line with each other, but for some reason the Beskar armor helmet just looks slightly bigger. Could be wrong. Let me know in the comments. Oh, little Grogu. See, I'm happy with this one. He's a great looking little piece. And you got more weathering on the Durasteel version here on his boots. More kind of embedded sand, just dirt. A little bit cleaner on the Beskar. A fair bit cleaner actually. But then this one over here on the Beskar, you've got the Mudhorn signet. They also give you another shoulder armor plate that doesn't have that on there. But it's nice to have the option, and it's just another little piece of the armor that tells the story. Not as much history as this one has from the looks of things, but obviously this was quite freshly put together at the time. A fair bit of difference when it comes to the midsection, around his ribs, coming down to the stomach, and just the whole middle section, just very different there. We've got this kind of section that comes down here, and then over here it's just a continuation. The material, not much protection there. If he takes a gut shot, you're in trouble, Mando. I'm not too sure how much protection he gets from this flap thing, but at least it's something. You got a little fist bump action going on here. That's quite cool. I might have to make that the thumbnail. I just wanted to kind of turn them askew. Just get a slightly different angle of both of them side by side. Why not just have them fist bumping while I'm at it? Like I mentioned in the review for the Beskar figure, the reason I got this one was because it was nice and cheap, because it was the first one that they made. And, you know, we know they've got more recent versions coming out that are more shiny. I'm sending my Beskar off to a chap in America who's going to do a custom job on it. He's going to dye the undersuit brown and chrome spray paint all the Beskar armor, and then weather it. It's going to be intense when it comes back with a Beskar spear. And I told him I didn't want the dark saber because he makes that too, but I might get that. I'll talk to him. But the thing I wanted to say was, even as kind of unchrome like finish as this first Beskar version has on the armor, you shine enough light on it and it can look pretty damn shiny. I mean, the light reflects off it pretty nice. So if for some reason I was unable to send it off to get customized, I don't think I'd be that upset about it really, because I'm more than happy with him as he is. I know he's not accurately chromed up as he should be, but I don't know, it's fine. But I am getting it customized. I'm going to do it because it's quite a reasonable price. So I thought, yeah, I'll do that. I mean, I showed you a picture of how it's going to look when it's finished. I'll show it to you again now. Boom. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at that. Yeah. Drink it in. Look at the drip. Right, so yes, very, very worth doing. So yeah, cheap and cheerful, Mr. Beskar over here. Didn't set me back too much. Got it from a chap in the UK. Kept, real good care of it, and it's basically mint condition, brand new. I mean, it is mint condition. I can't find a flaw on it. All the joints are still stiff and everything. It's great. And he was second-hand on eBay too. It's the way to do it. I mean, yeah, it's just been a pleasant experience. They come like a day or 2 days after you order it. It's great. Just look like two bros just bumping fists, looking at the camera. That's how we do it. Teamwork. Shake and bake. That's an epic angle right there, just beneath, looking up at the gods. Get the logo in there. Ooh, that could be a thumbnail. So many possibilities. Now, even though I have started watching Mandalorian again with my buddy, I have heard people say that it's actually more accurate to have the Beskar armor on this base because of the Stormtrooper helmet impaled on the spike. So I'm just trying to get Mr. Durasteel armor to stand up without its base. You gonna stand? Good. So let's see how that looks. Let's just move him. Actually, let's just put you there. That might end up being permanent, to be honest. I mean, if it's more accurate to have Beskar with the Yeah, that does look cool, doesn't it? Well, then I'll just leave this like this then, because, like I said, the nameplates are exactly the same. Just says Star Wars Mandalorian. We got the child with him. And this one, like that. Oh yes. Now, as I've said before, I know I don't do this, accurately. I know you're supposed to put it through the hole and then through the loop on the back there and all that stuff. But I just want to show you the cape on the Durasteel version. Obviously, we've got more of a tattered, ripped, weathered kind of, well, not so much weathered, but definitely ripped and kind of meant to show more age. That effect on here, and on the Beskar armor, very much just straight across. You still have that hole there for the long rifle to go through. But it's nice that there's a slight difference there. I know he doesn't have a magnet on his back, but I'm just going to do it just in case, because wouldn't it be awesome if there was? I'd just love to see... yeah, no, there's definitely no magnet. I knew there wasn't. I just wishful thinking. It'd just be pretty cool to be able to see this look with a jetpack. But he didn't have one then, so that's Q. That's Q, you guys. Damn, look at those two. They're just awesome figures, man. Seriously. Beautiful pieces. Look like real people shrunk down. Proportions are very realistic on both of them. That's why I wouldn't remove the padded suit underneath. I know a lot of people do for posability, but no, I need that realistic kind of heft, especially on the Beskar. I wouldn't want him to look any thinner than that. I wouldn't want his clothes to look baggy. And I'm happy enough. I mean, you can pretty much get him in the poses you want. You got to spend a bit more time finessing the figure to pull it off. Obviously, there are some poses that you wouldn't be able to do unless you do remove that suit. That's been made evident by some of the awesome poses out there. I've seen a SIG video on YouTube. I think it's posing with Pete. Amazing stuff, but no, I'm just going to leave him. I can still get him in the typical kind of cowboy-esque gunslinger kind of drawing their pistol, blaster, should I say. Poses like that. And I mean, I've been able to extend the arm fully. Check out the reviews on both one, especially this one. Got him in some really cool poses. But no, point is, I want to keep the proportions as they are. And it's like Batman. He just looks so cool just standing there. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that pose, even though it's not so much a pose. I mean, I did do certain things to make him look exactly the way he looks right now, posture wise, but he looks quite intimidating. Man. Stunning figures. Alright, it's quite a tight squeeze here on the rotating base, but just that you see them turning like this for a little moment here. Alright folks, I'm going to wrap up the video and just say, to see them together like this, exactly the way I got them displayed right now, with little Grogu between them, it just looks absolutely incredible to see them together. And it almost looks like it's meant to be, because the bases just match up perfectly. Yeah, it's absolutely stunning. As far as, you know, which one, if you were asking me, out of the two, if you could only get one, which one would you get? Very tricky thing where you got to decide which suit do you like the most. You know, that's the one I prefer, but this is the one, you know, at least for the first season anyway, because some changes came along obviously with season 2 here and there, but I mean, this is basically from here up is the look that we're used to. So, I mean, there's just a lot more going on the Durasteel armor, and it's a special piece, man. I mean, get this one first, you know, and then tackle the Beskar. You're gonna have more options for him. Obviously, there's a newer version coming out with the more shiny chrome and all the other accessories he comes with, like Boba Fett's helmet. And I know they're doing this one again with the blurg. So after that one comes out, where you get this one and the blurg creature that he rides, after that, I can't see why they do it again, unless they do decide to go somehow with a more die-cast option for the armor plates. But sitting on material, I don't know how that's going to work. So I think plastic is pretty much the way it has to go, with more of a convincing paint job. But yeah, I would say, you know, if you're only able to get one and you want to get one like I did, nice and cheap on eBay, not exactly cheap, but you know, not like it was when the Mandalorian show first came out and the hype was unreal and everyone wanted the Hot Toys figure. I mean, I ended up getting these over a year later, and they're about now. You know, you can go on eBay and you can find one, and it was just a nice, pleasant experience getting these. And it's so nice not to have to wait long for them to turn up. It was like, you know, sometimes like one day later I'd have it. It was great. But yeah, start off with this one, just like the show did. You know, start off with the OG, the original. You'll fall in love with it, and you'll need this one as well. So just start at the beginning and work your way along. But they're both exceptional pieces. As, you know, slightly inaccurate as this one is, if you want to get into details, but I already mentioned that in the review. This one's a lot more accurate. There's not much to my eye that would ever need changing on this. It's just a very, very solid piece. But you'll see them again when next time I do a room tour. I'll show you how I got these guys set up. It should more than likely be something very similar to what you're seeing right now, but I'll probably go with more of a gunslinger pose for this guy, and then something a bit more stoic maybe with the Beskar, maybe holding. Well, no, I'll probably keep Grogu there because that just looks, it just really brings it together, don't you think? But anyway, you'll see. I'll show you what poses I come up with. But it's been great fun reviewing them. I hope you enjoyed the Mandalorian videos, guys, as much as I enjoyed making them. And don't forget, once I get this guy back from being customized, I'll let you know how that went. And I really can't wait to show you. It's not going to be for a little while yet, because, you know, I've got Valentine's Day coming up, and then a birthday coming up, not mine, but a lady's. So it's going to be a busy couple of weeks coming up. Going to have plenty of videos coming for you. I'm still waiting for my Asmus Toys Ash from Evil Dead 2. And I've actually got, where is it? Let me show you this. Totally unrelated, very unrelated to what we were just talking about. I have got, as a second option for the Asmus Toys Ash, I got this head sculpt off eBay. It's obviously a copy of the Sideshow one, but look how good that is. It's a copy, it's not even the Sideshow, it's just a re-sculpt, and then someone painted it on eBay, like from Hong Kong or whatever. But it's absolutely awesome. Look at the angle. Look at that. That's Bruce Campbell. The eyebrow. Ooh, look at all this horror. Ooh, the horror. The horror, the horror, the horror. Did a video, guys. If this is the first video on my channel you've ever watched, there is a video recently that went up showing all this stuff and everything else. There's loads of stuff here. Look, madness, absolutely madness. Oh, hello, H40. Got one of these for sale. Maybe by the time you watch this, it would have sold, but literally, just like this, for sale right now. You can see it on my channel here. You can see it on Instagram. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching. It's all good fun. See you soon. Take it easy. Bye bye.